what epigenetics is just designing your future, designing how you will age.
Yeah. Have you seen the soil stuff where they're losing all the nutrients, like 80% compared to our parents' generation?
So I absolutely have, and that's why I'm a regenerative farmer.
Hmm.
Do you know that our packaging from our product makes soil better?
Really? It's
I have
biodegradable?
biodegradable, plant-based packaging, and we have science that proves that when you use it in your compost, it makes your compost better.
Wow.
That's how holistic we are, okay? Now, some people say I'm a liberal. Is that really true just because I want better for our children, because I want to stop poisoning ourselves? And the reason they call me a liberal is because they say, well, why are you against all these big corporations? Well, these big corporations are the ones harming us. And so it isn't about being liberal or conservative. I'm neither. I'm an advocate for life. I'm an advocate for clean water, an advocate for clean air. I'm an advocate for clean food. I'm an advocate for our children, where 40% of our children are predicted to have autism within the next 5 years.
Wow.
Look up the statistics.
That's crazy.
Now, I have a free book called The Toxin That Came to Dinner. Anyone could Google it and download it for free. The Toxin That Came to Dinner. And in there, I will document and show you all the ways that we're suffering because of the chemicals in our food. And a direct correlation between the chemicals in our food and when they started using them, and we started noticing an increase in these diseases. And then the systematic increase in the use of those chemicals and the identical increase in those diseases, from autism, Alzheimer's, and arthritis, and we're still in the A's. And it's real and provable. Monsanto had to pay out billions and billions and billions of dollars because it was proven that this stuff causes fatty acid liver disease and all these other cancers.
Was that the raid?
That was the Roundup.
Oh, Roundup, yeah.
Yeah, Roundup.
And they still sell those in stores. I see it every day.
And on the commercials, they show somebody having so much fun spraying it, but on the label, it says, don't use without protection.
Crazy. I used to use it as a kid.
Crazy.
No protection.
Yeah.
Do you think you could get rid of that glyphosate buildup?
So,
Because you said it lasts 4 generations.
I appreciate your question, because when I found the problem, I started looking for the solution. And I actually spent my own money doing a double-blind clinical study in the United States that proved that my solution to toxicity of glyphosate actually worked.
Wow.
In 6 weeks, I could reduce glyphosate by 74%.
Nice.
And you know what glyphosate does? It causes inflammation, and that inflammation causes disease, inflammatory bowel disease, right? Inflamed liver, kidneys, all of that. So C-reactive protein is a biomarker that indicates how much inflammation is happening in your body. C-reactive protein is almost impossible to reduce. You go through chelation therapy for months and spend thousands of dollars to reduce it 5 or 10 or 20%. We reduce C-reactive protein 75% in 6 weeks.
Wow.
Now, if you're worried about arthritis or your heart or your liver or anything, then you're going to want to lower your C-reactive protein. So I'm a solution-oriented person. I think I told you that I did radio in New York City for a long time. And I wrote down every question I ever got.
Wow.
Every question I ever got. And then I documented them, and I realized that people are suffering from about 45 different things. And they describe it in 45,000 ways, right? And so I actually came out with a chart, and I have people self-identify, and they're like, okay, yeah, that's me, that's me, that's me. And then I recommend my top 3 nutritional products.
Smart.
And I guarantee that within 90 days, if that symptomology isn't gone, I'll give you your money back.
Wow. You're that confident.
That confident.
Has anyone asked for their money?
We have the lowest return rate in our industry by half.
Holy crap.
So to answer your question about topsoil, our topsoil has been measured at 99 feet deep. We have an ancient volcanic lake bed that gathered all of the decaying, dying fish and shells and minerals from all the runoff of the mountains for centuries.
Wow.
And when it dried up, we turned it into a farm.
Beautiful.
It's amazing.